You ever send a text message to a friend and just not get a response back? Why does that make you feel so crappy or upset? Maybe not super upset, but obviously not good. Why does this happen? Or have you ever gotten really lazy and then one day decided to start exercising again, and then you're like, wow, this feels so good, I feel so great. Why don't I do this more often? There are 16 basic desires that motivate us to do what we do. They are acceptance, desire for approval; curiosity, desire for knowledge; eating, desire for food; family, desire to raise own children; honor, desire to obey a traditional moral code, loyal to the traditional values of one's clan or ethnic group; idealism, desire to improve society, including altruism and justice; independence, desire for individuality and autonomy; order, desire to organize, including desire for ritual; physical exercise, desire to exercise muscles; romance, desire for courting; power, desire to influence, including leadership related to mastery; saving, desire to collect; social contact, desire for peer companionship, friends, desire to play; status, desire for social standing and importance, desire for attention; tranquility, desire for inner peace, safety, avoid anxiety and fear; and vengeance, desire to get even, including desire to win. Stephen Reese, a psychology professor at Ohio State, came up with this list of intrinsic motivators. It is based off of research from over 6,000 participants. This is known as the 16 Basic Desires model. I find this model interesting because I find it gives us a good overall look of what drives us as humans. It could give us a better understanding of why we do what we do and why other people do what they do. I also find if you achieve or conquer these areas in your life, then it leads to greater fulfillment. There is an overall basic desire to feel fulfillment in your life. And setting up your goals, your values, and your actions to be in alignment with these areas in your life really helps setting your priorities straight. So if you're a bit lost, then these can give you a good idea of what to do. Like for curiosity, a desire for knowledge, maybe try to read more or further your education. Or for physical exercise, maybe get a gym membership or get a pair of running shoes, or promise yourself to run every day or every other day or whatever. You get the picture. Each of these desires has an intrinsic feeling and an intrinsic value associated with it. When you get approval, you gain self-confidence and get a sense of self. When you get knowledge, you feel a sense of wonderment and you gain ideas. When you eat food, you feel satiation or your appetite has been satisfied and you gain sustenance. When you raise your own children, you feel love and you gain children. Makes sense. When you obey a traditional moral code or the values of one's clan or ethnic group, you gain loyalty and feel a sense of duty. When you go about improving society, you feel compassion and we gain fairness. We desire for individuality because we feel freedom and self-reliance. We have the desire to organize because it makes us feel comfortable and stable. When we exercise our muscles, we feel vitality and we gain fitness. We have the desire for courting because we feel ecstasy and sensuality. When we influence, we feel self-efficacy and gain achievement and leadership. We desire to collect because we like the feeling of ownership and frugality. We have a desire for peer companionship and friends, a desire to play because it's fun and we have a sense of belonging. We have a desire for social standing because it gives us a feeling of self-importance and gives us a reputation. We have a desire for inner peace and safety because we feel relaxed. And since we want to be safe, we have caution so we don't get into dangerous situations. And we have the desire to get even because it gives us a feeling of vindication and a sense of winning because we won. Who doesn't like to win? I don't know. Charlie Sheen really likes to win. So those are the 16 basic desires. Food for thought, maybe? Reese stated that every person has these basic desires, but we all put them in a different level of importance. This level of importance remains pretty much the same from when you were born until you are older. This has a lot to do with shaping what type of personality you have. Being that said, what basic desire do you think drives you the most? Leave a comment or video response. Peace. If you are interested in learning more, check out Who Am I? The 16 Basic Desires That Motivate Our Actions and Define Our Personalities by Stephen Reese.